Hello and welcome back to the vlog. Today you find me extremely out of breath, but that's not unusual as I'm climbing up a hill. I did start going to the gym. In the past couple of weeks I've started going to the gym again and I'm slowly getting back in shape, but I'm still feeling this, as you can probably tell by the fact I'm so out of breath. But today's a very exciting adventure because I found a patch of Scotland that I've never explored before, which is quite unusual. I kind of feel like I know a lot of Scotland and I know most of the places, but today I found a patch. I was on Google Maps and I found a patch that I've not seen before, and there's lots of interesting things. There's monuments and there's an old church, there's a nature reserve, and so I thought I'd come and explore this brand new area. And I'm currently looking at the first thing of the day, which is a big monument, which I'll show you. So because all this stuff is new, I don't know anything about any of this, but I do know this is called the Airlie Monument. That's pretty much all I know about it. It looks quite interesting. You can see it from miles around, and I've often passed it and seen it on the brow of the hill. So, some nice views up here. Right, now I'm coming down the hill. Perhaps I can speak a bit more clearly without sounding like I'm dying. So yeah, that was Airlie Monument. Don't know anything about it, but I'm going to go home and research, and hopefully by then I'll be able to put some things on the screen so that we have some clue what we've just witnessed, because I don't know what that was. I just noticed this monument when we were coming in, so we're just going to have a look at it and see what it is. The plaque below is from the original memorial fountain, which was donated by the widow of their publisher, Mrs. Reginald Smith, given into the care of the people of Cortachi for them to hold in remembrance of Robert Falcon Scott and Edward Adrian Wilson, who knew this glen. They reached the South Pole on the 17th of January 1912 and died together on the Great Ice Barrier on March 1912, for the journey is done and the summit attained and the barriers fall. Huh, I did not know about this. Okay, as you can see, there's quite a few things around here. We've got a former iron kirk, which is there. We've just been to Airlie Monument and we're currently in the car park. And there's a Pictish stone there. There's another standing stone. There's another stone circle. There's a hill with something on it. There's a stone setting. There's a waterfall. So there's quite a few things. That's a massive loch as well. So there's quite a few things. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Cortachi, whoever you say that, because there was a castle there that I passed, and I've been there before, and as I remember, it's quite scenic. There we go. Right, let's have a look at this church. I've been here before, I have seen this, and there's a castle beyond this. I've just seen at the gate that they're going to sell this. I wonder what they're going to do with the graves though. I mean, if it's been sold to a developer to turn into houses or something, to flats, I wonder what they do with the graves. I think that this was the private church, the private chapel of the castle. I might be wrong there. Basically, don't listen to anything that I say in this video, because it's probably all wrong. Oh, there's a gate. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get the dogs. No, we can't go through this gate. It looks like it's padlocked. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. But there's an interesting church though. I find these gravestones really interesting, some of the phrases that are on them. A few short years of evil past, we reach the happy shore, where death divided friends at last shall meet to part no more. We know that when the soul unclothed shall from this body fly, 'twill animate a purer frame with life that cannot die. There's one over here that I remember reading elsewhere. It must have been quite a popular one back in the day, and it really stuck with me. This is actually a shorter version of it, but it says, remember man as you go by, as now you are, so once was I, as now I am, so you must be, prepare yourself to follow me. It's quite a stark and sobering message, that. I have a feeling that when I get back to this car, Ollie's going to be sitting in the front seat with his clarted bum, and I'm going to be sitting in mud for the rest of the day. Just got a feeling that's what he normally does. He's not there. Very good, off we go. It does absolutely stink of mud in here though. We're going to need to find some kind of lake or some kind of river to get them washed off, because they're absolutely humming. But we're going to go to the Iron Church next, I think. Okay, this is down on Google Maps as the former Iron Kirk. Look how quaint this is. I'm gonna get some good photographs here, I think. Again, I've got absolutely no information on this. And it's closed up. It looks like a toilet in there. Yeah, it's got a padlock on it, but that was a church. A church made of iron. Let's see if we can get a closer look. Somebody's been rubbing at the window. Oh, this looks like there isn't a padlock on this one. It's open. Wait a second, I'm going to take off the ND filter. There we go. So cool. I've often seen urban explorer channels and I've always thought it looked like so much fun, and I kind of feel like I'm doing it for the very first time, except there's nothing urban about this. It's very much rural. Again, I know nothing about this, but I'll try and find some information and put it down on the screen so that you can know exactly what we're looking at here. But it just looks like an old church that maybe served the old community around here back in the day. I'm going to take some photographs. I'm not sure those photos will turn out any good. I was trying to get some foreground to make it look a bit more interesting. And there's some nice trees around here to get that foreground with, but I'm not sure if I pulled it off. I think it might be a bit sunny. I think this could suit a bit of murk. Have I got my ND filter? Yeah, I do. I think it could suit a bit of murk and a bit of low light, a bit of cloud, a bit of mist, that kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, that's interesting. Will Ollie be in the front seat? Yes, he will. Ollie Pop. You're not supposed to be in the front seat with these dubby paws. Okay, for the next part of the trip, we're coming to Loch of Kinnordy Nature Reserve for one reason, really, and one reason only, and that is to try and get these dogs a bit cleaner than what they currently are. So we're going to get down to the water and we're going to hopefully get them a bit cleaner. The worry here is that they go after ducks or something. Let's hope there's no ducks. Oh, but first of all, let's have a look in here. It's called a gullery. Is that because there's gulls? I hope there's no people in here. We'll see. Oh, sorry. There was somebody in there.